noche yo quiero bailar, bailar contigo, sí. Esta noche yo quiero jugar con tu cuerpo, ve junto a mí. Esta noche yo quiero bailar, esta noche yo quiero bailar, bailar contigo, sí. Esta noche yo quiero jugar.
Welcome back to my channel, guys. Thank you so much for being here today. In this video I'm going to be sharing with you this makeup tutorial. It's kind of a neon type thing. I did this a while ago, but I never recorded it. I just like to practice on myself. The one thing I hate is that when I practice, it comes out so good, and then when I redo it, it's like, what happened? But anyways, today I'm actually going to be creating this look for you guys. It's super easy. I do have other neons makeup tutorial here on my channel. If you guys want to check them out, I'll link it down below. Let's go ahead and start. So the first thing I'm starting with is actually concealer. You guys know I always start with concealer to kind of prime and conceal everything on my eyelids, and I'm using the IT Cosmetics Bye Bye Under Eye Concealer. It's one of my favorite ones, and a little, you guys, goes a long way, so you don't need much for this. I think I applied too much. So I did went ahead and set the whole eyelid using this Morphe eyeshadow. Next, I'm taking a slightly darker shade. It's not as dark, but it's more on the creamier side. I'm applying that all over the crease as a transitioning shade. And I'm taking this more of a minty shade type thing, and I'm also applying that the same way on the crease as a transitioning shade. Next, I'm taking this Fleur Cosmetics black eyeliner. It's super creamy and super easy to work with. I'm just applying this right on the eyelid, you guys, not too high up to the crease. We don't want to kind of touch the crease yet. Going back to the Morphe 35B palette, I'm taking the second to darkest shade on the palette, which is this deep navy blue, and I'm applying that right on top of the black. It's super simple, you guys, nothing too hard. Next, I'm taking that mint shade again, and I'm kind of smoothing out the edges a little bit using a fluffy brush. And in case you lose some pigmentation, you can always go back and apply a little more of that deep navy shade. Next, we are going to be creating a cut crease, practically a line between the crease, and I'm using this concealer by IT Cosmetics, one of my favorite ones. Super simple, just create a line right on the crease. Next, I'm moving on to this Wet n Wild palette. I'm taking the green shade of it and kind of setting the crease. Do not go back and forth like I'm doing now if you haven't set the concealer yet. Going back to the Morphe palette, I'm taking the mint shade once again, and I'm just blending everything on the crease. This is so more of like a back and forth type of blending technique, and of course, if you lose pigmentation on the lid, go back and add a little more. I told you guys this is more like a back and forth type of technique because you have to keep reapplying the concealer and keep reapplying the eyeshadow over and over till you get that kind of neon effect. So once again, I'm going here with a mint shade, applying it slightly over that concealer that I just applied just to set the eye, and that's basically it. It's nothing too hard, and as you can see it here, I'm just going back a little more just to perfect a little that neon effect. And moving on to lashes, I actually stuck 2 lashes on, and I created this, my new lashes. What up? Anyways, moving on to the face, you guys, I'm applying some concealer. I'm still using the IT Cosmetics Bye Bye Under Eye Concealer, one of my favorite concealer because it covers up literally everything. Moving on to another favorite, it's the LA Girl Pro Concealer. It's super affordable. Using this in the shade Beautiful Bronze. I love the tan that it gives to my skin. Literally, you guys, it gives me a perfect tan, and I just like to contour, kind of bronze up all in one with this. And I'm actually using the Morphe 360 nose contour brush set. I love this to contour, you guys. It's like the perfect contour brushes. I freaking love it, and I'm just practically going all over crazy with this bronzer because I really like it. And then I'm just gonna go ahead and blend that in. We can never forget about this true OG translucent powder. The Airspun is the perfect translucent powder, the most affordable one that you'll ever find, literally, you guys. And I'm just basically setting my under eyes and kind of just going a little overboard with this powder because I really don't need it, but I just like it so much. Moving back to the eyes, we're going with this beautiful purpley shade right on the lower lashes. You guys know I love to smoke the lower lash line, so that's what I'm practically doing. And of course, we adding a little bit of that dark navy blue shade as well, and then going in with a black just to kind of mix those colors a little bit on the lower lash and make the neon pop a little more. Next, we're moving on to highlighter. You guys know this is one of my favorite ones. The flashlight palette is like my ride or die, and I'm just applying this with my finger because the warmth of the finger just kind of melted right into the skin. Moving on to the Ofra Rodeo Drive. This is another favorite of mine because it has a golden tone and it's just so freaking beautiful, you guys. It's literally the perfect highlight for yellow undertone skin like mine. I freaking love it so much. And of course, don't forget to set the whole face. And last but not least, we're doing the lips. I'm using Bare Minerals lipstick and this lip liner as well. I'm not sure about the name of them. I'll link it down below, so please make sure to read the description. And this is practically the last bit of it, you guys. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this makeup tutorial. Let me know what would you like to see next. If you like to see more crazy looks, let me know. Thumb up this video so I know that you guys love it. But without further ado, I'll see you in the next one. That's how I like my baby. Like I like my chicken. Oh yeah, oh yeah.